Hey everybody, this is Miss G, and this is actually a cup of sweet tea. So I've got my Alice cup today, and my sweet tea series is really for kids' mental health and issues to do with families, and also just to talk about some of the tools that I've used and I've developed over the years of being a Girl Scout leader and a mom, and obviously myself being a child at one point as well. It's definitely my passion to provide resources and tools to help kids avoid some of the negative impacts of unconscious parenting, and also just the impact of society today, which is so fast-paced and also digitally focused, when we're losing some of the sense of communities and connection, which is not good for children. So I just wanted to talk for a minute about what kind of started it all for me going down this path. As I said, I'm not a therapist. I'm a mom, I'm a business owner, and I've delved very deeply into childhood mental health, and part of that is because I had my own problems as a child. I suffered from anxiety and depression, and then had a full-fledged, pretty serious eating disorder, which followed me into adulthood. And so I'm very, very passionate about helping avoid things that create ACEs for children. And if you're not familiar with the term ACE, it's adverse childhood experience, and it's something that was identified and really brought to light, I would say mainstream, with some research that was done by the Centers for Disease Control. They did kind of a groundbreaking study on ACEs, and really 70% of the US population who are adults have some ACE, and those can be a parent who have alcohol use or go to jail or mental illness, or childhood illness, or there's I believe 12 different ACEs that they studied, and what the impact of those were on both the development of children, but then those adults into adulthood. And it definitely, the study showed that having at least one ACE created negative physical, mental, and emotional, and often social and socioeconomic impacts for people who suffered from ACEs. And then also there's the risk of intergenerational trauma, and the more ACEs you have, the higher likelihood of that there is. I know for myself, I definitely have struggled with depression, anxiety, and OCD, and still the eating disorder piece of it well into adulthood. And all of those things obviously take a toll on you personally, and then also just being able to pursue the career that you want and have the impact that you want to have. It can all kind of snowball effect. So that's what I wanted to talk about today on sweet tea. And just one other kind of side note was, it really was, this whole exploration became the impetus for me writing my first children's book, or junior novel, and I'll just show it to you here. It's called Fairy on the Fly, Light Your Wings, and it really was kind of a transformational journey, and it's told through the eyes of a fairy, and it's meant for ages about 7 to 12. So just something to keep in mind too, that childhood creativity and writing, all of the ways for children to express things that they might not be able to speak or feel comfortable sharing, can be done through very creative pursuits. So if you have a quiet child or a child that doesn't enjoy speaking up or is maybe introverted, you're giving them some tools such as creative writing prompts or art supplies, dance, anything like that where they can kind of let their emotions come free is definitely beneficial. So that's it for Sweet Tea, and Alice and I will see you later when we tune in again. Until then, keep well, and thank you for watching.